Hello there, welcome to Saberduel Gaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome to Saberduel Wrestling. It is WWE2K25, and we kick off right here, right now, with AJ Styles and Rob Van Dam feuding and fighting backstage here at the arena. Before we even get our first match going, these two are fighting backstage. And it is no surprise, anyone who has been watching Saberduel Wrestling over the past... Oh, my word. What are we going for here? Oh, through the glass! Anyone who has been watching Saberduel Wrestling for the past few weeks will have seen how vicious, how intense this rivalry between Rob Van Dam and AJ Styles has got. Hello, Fabrizio Empire. How are you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. We are right at the start. Rob Van Dam, AJ Styles, brawling backstage. This is not a sanctioned match. This is just a fight between two wrestlers that have been fighting week in, week out with each other. Hello to Raza is Retro. Says, hey, what's up, Scott and Horton? Hope you are well. Man, that's going to be a wrestling reference that a lot of people won't even get. Rob Van Dam, who had, going way back to our Money in the Bank stream, had fought against AJ Styles in that Money in the Bank match, which AJ Styles won. And AJ Styles had asked for a match against Rob Van Dam, which Rob Van Dam was all for, was fine with. They had a great match, which AJ won again. However, after that match, what's going on here? After that match, AJ Styles attacked him, beat him down quite brutally. Raza says, why is there a crown and a number 1 next to my name in the chat? So basically, why is AJ not coming up here? Jeez, get up here, dude. Basically, it's a new feature that's been added to the comment section. So on live streams, basically the person who does the most comments and stuff like that, or things along that line. Goes to throw him into the ambulance. AJ fighting back, kicks Rob Van Dam away. The person that does the most comments, you get ranked basically, depending on how many comments you post and what you post in the comments. So you do basically get the opportunity to be the number 1 commenter for each stream. So yeah, it's a new thing. I don't think it has like XP and stuff attached to it, but I don't know what that actually means. I don't know if it actually does anything, Raza, if I'm honest, mate. Raza says it's lies and I'm just his favorite. Well, dudes, you believe that, and as long as you believe it, then that's all that matters. Now these two fighting on top of the ambulance in this backstage brawl. Rob Van Dam has had some wins over AJ Styles. Of course, last week Rob Van Dam was teaming with Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles brought the Monster Abyss to the fight. In that case, in that situation, AJ Styles won again. Raza says, you like me more than Gaming Lord. You don't know Gaming Lord is literally my family, right, dude? Oh, big slam off the top of the ambulance, followed by a crossbody. AJ Styles left laying And that is going to be a fight and feud we are going to have to keep coming back to. Ignore the comment there where it says lackluster. Raza says, I dance like Disco Inferno. Disco Inferno worked in TNA, I think, as a talent agent. He did. Yeah, he did. He did indeed. Okay, so I'm going to quickly let you guys all know what the four proper matches we are going to have tonight are. And stay around till the end of the stream because there will be a little bit of an announcement about something very special we will be seeing next week. So tonight's matches, we will see the Steiner brothers versus the Dudley boys. We will see Asuka versus Alexa Bliss. We will see the Monster Abyss versus Terry Funk. And our main event will be a rematch for the women's title, the Saberduel Wrestling women's title, between Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. So, some big matches tonight. Raza says, I will have to go. I was here for a short stay. I have to run some errands, and I hope you have an awesome stream. Raza, mate, thank you very much. I appreciate your visit. And I hope to see you again at some point soon, bud. We are going to start with our tag team match in our very special custom Saberduel Wrestling arena. Let's see. Get our tag teams together. Decided to try and pick some different wrestlers today. Get some a bit of a mix of people. Because I know I've focused a lot on the same characters. Let's find Rick Steiner. So, of course, Rick and Scott Steiner's featured early on in some of our streams, having a title match against the Usos. And since then, we haven't seen too much of them. But hopefully, this will give them the opportunity to get back in the saddle. We have Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley. Hardly Quinn says, no, I want to see the Dudleys win. Well, maybe you will. Maybe you will. The Dudley boys started in ECW, started their illustrious career in ECW before moving over to WWF as it was then. At that point alone, they had held the ECW tag team titles. In WWF, they held the WWF tag team titles. And they even won the WCW tag team titles in the WWF. They would go on, of course, to TNA, where they won the TNA tag team titles. Devon would also win I think it was the Global or TV Championship. Bubba Ray would be the TNA World Champion multiple times, I believe, before coming back briefly to WWF. And of course, the Steiner brothers have a long and illustrious career. They were in WCW, WWF. And of course, both had runs in TNA, especially Scott Steiner, who was part of the Main Event Mafia alongside Kurt Angle, Sting, Kevin Nash, Booker T. Maybe that's a team we should put together one day. Throw in the Main Event Mafia into the mix. see how this one pans out. Hardly Quinn says main event Mafia would be cool. Okay. Well, the Usos will have a bit of an eye on this, although, of course, given how our main event, our big multi-person main event went last week, they may have to contend with the Hart Foundation still. I am going to, over the next couple of weeks, have a bunch of tag matches play out against each other. And we will see who gets the Usos next. Bubba Ray Dudley. This is two pairs of brothers right now. Oh, big backdrop by Rick Steiner. Of course, the Usos are brothers too. There is a lot of brother tag teams in wrestling. You got the Hardy Boys, you got Edge and Christian. Not real life brothers, but obviously that's not a factor. You know, Undertaker and Kane, from that logic. Oh, big backdrop and neck breaker combo. Devon Dudley was also part of Aces and Eights as well as Bubba Ray, but Bubba Ray was very much the Aces and Eights leader and was very much the main event star of that group. Boot and big clubbing blow. Rick Steiner is in a lot of trouble here. Neck breaker. Rick Steiner needs to make a tag. Oh! Oh, it's a roll-up by Rick Steiner. Oh, kick out. After a one count, but he's not able to. He's on top now, Rick Steiner. But, oh, what a suplex. Is he going to be able to make the tag? Doesn't go for it. He really should here because he's taken a beating and he's on top. He's got Devon Dudley in trouble. Oh, Devon kicks back. And Devon, of course, takes Scott Steiner away from the ring there and is back on the attack. Rick Steiner had a chance to make a big hot tag, but didn't take it, and that may prove to be a big error in this match. The Dudleys, they have never ever claimed to be above breaking the rules. They will do whatever it takes to be the best. And for many years, there was a very clear likelihood that they were the best. Magnificent Logo says, yo, sup? Hello, Magnificent. Welcome to the stream. It is a Saberduel wrestling stream. Magnificent says, I just thought about it. It's sad to see The Walking Dead falling off. For those wondering where the hell that came from, we were talking about Walking Dead in a previous stream. Yeah, I personally, I enjoyed it to a point. Oh, low strike there. But past the point, I think it just lost. It lost me. I lost any interest from me, really. Just got too boring. It got too predictable that anyone you liked was just going to get killed off. And a bit depressing as well. I've been watching the Daryl Dixon series I got on DVD, and I got to a certain point and I was like, nah, I'm just bored and miserable. Magnificent says they need to reboot it. I think it's probably too soon for a reboot. You know, a reboot needs to happen, you know, a good 5-10 years after there's been nothing. You know, that's... If something has still been on the air last year, there's no point in doing a reboot. But I think if they stop doing everything at some point, they certainly could do a reboot. Oh, Rick Steiner with an attack now. He needs to do something, and he needs to make that tag. Bubba Ray. He's locked it in. Full Nelson. Sit out slam. That could be enough. Hooks the leg. It's a 1, 2. Scott Steiner breaks it up. Oh! And out of nowhere, it's a bulldog, and he's bust open Bubba Ray Dudley. It's a kick out, but Rick Steiner really needs to make that tag. He may have hit his move, but he needs that tag. Whoa! There's the cutter! Right there, there's the cutter. Rick Steiner is in trouble. No. It will not be long at this point until Rick Steiner has taken too much to keep kicking out. Makes the tag to Devon. Devon won't let him make the tag. Devon has had his chance. Rick Steiner had his chance to make a tag and did not attempt it. Multiple times, really. Magnificent says the reports that there could be a Daryl Dixon season 4. Season 3 is coming out. I've watched season 1 and some of season 2. It was just boring. Literally, he's one of my favourite characters in the show, and I just got bored. No one else in it is interesting. Hell, even he wasn't that interesting in it. Nothing really happened. It's just miserable, which is a shame. I really wanted to like it. Oh, it's a big drop kick. Oh, and Scott Steiner now clearly had enough. Oh, but he gets jumped attack. Scott Steiner. Oh, what a clothesline! Scott Steiner now fired up. Magnificent says, I just want to know what comes after the Daryl Dixon show. I don't know where the one about is it Rashawn and Rick? I don't know where that one fits into it. I just think the show needs to stop. They should have actually ended it a long time ago. Oh, it's a big chop. Rick Steiner, belly to belly. Now, Rick, make the tag, not a pin. He should have made the tag. Rick, make the tag. He's still going. Magnificent says, yeah, for real, I don't know why it's still happening. I don't know, mate. Finally, the tag is made. Scott Steiner comes in, and he is on fire, but he's already been attacked. Oh, no. Rick Steiner on fire. Irish whip into the corner. Taking Devon all the way up high, but Devon counters. Big clothesline takedown. The Dudleys absolutely on top here, and they are going for the 3D already. Drops. They did not go for the pin. Feels like they are making a point. Magnificent says, Saber, if you were in charge, what would you do to save the Walking Dead universe? I would end it. Sometimes you can't save something. You can't undo. You can undo a dodgy storyline. You not undo it, but you can sort of give people a bit of a, here's something new, here's something better, here's that focus. What you can't do is counter apathy. The fact was, at one point, The Walking Dead was so good. If you worked, you went into work, everyone was talking about it. Everyone was watching it. It was the only show to watch. Everyone was watching it. 1, 2, 3, and the Dudleys with the win. But no one cares about it now. If I mention it in work, no one's watching it. If I mention the Daryl Dixon spin-off, no one even knows it exists. It went from the hottest property to apathy. No one cares. It's not like people are complaining about how it's not good anymore. People just don't care about it, don't watch it. You can't undo that. The only thing you can do is stop making it, leave it alone, let nostalgia slowly kick in. Just leave it alone. 5 years later, 10 years later, you then do something different with it. They've already done a TV series. Maybe make a series of films, like a trilogy, and give it a very defined beginning, middle, and end. Don't try and do all of it like they did. Just pick certain characters, pick certain storylines, and focus on those. Magnum says, the old days when people were always talking about The Walking Dead, those are the good days. They were. There's a phrase in television called jumping the shark. And The Walking Dead jumped the shark. Jumping the shark means where you keep trying to shock people and do something to outdo yourself. And eventually you do certain things that are so shocking that after that, just people aren't shocked by anything anymore. No one reacts. And they've jumped the shark. No one reacted to anything they did because past a certain point, it was just, oh, it's that now. That's what I expected. You just expect all your favourite characters to die. You just expect that, things are going to go badly. You just expect all these things now. So it's never a shock. So, yeah, it's okay, LMNOP. Gonna go with Liv. No, we're gonna go with Rio. No, who are we gonna go with? Alexa Bliss. Okay, we have got a women's match between Miss Money in the Bank, Asuka, and Alexa Bliss. This is our Money in the Bank winner. Training and Development says, yo, Saber. Hey, dude, how you doing? But, yeah, to me, mate, by the way, to answer your question, Magnificent, yeah, the only way to save The Walking Dead is leave it alone. Just let it stop everything with it. Because the longer they keep desperately trying to churn out stuff, people get less and less interested, and it almost becomes like a bit of a joke of itself. Well, Alexa Bliss making her way to the ring. And of course, a win over Asuka would be a big deal, because if Asuka cashes in that title and you've already beaten her, there she comes with the attack. Magnificent says Haribo. Actually, jelly beans. So not quite, but let's be honest, I have already had some Haribo, so you're still right. Alexa Bliss being jumped before the match has started here. And this is certainly a more vicious side of Asuka. It's very much what we saw with AJ Styles as well, with his Money in the Bank win. It seems to be the Money in the Bank winners become a lot more vicious in their attacks. It's almost like they have to sort of prove the point. Oh, they don't want anyone taking their spotlight. Asuka here will be very interested in taking Alexa Bliss out of contention. I have some news for you all, by the way, with regards to women's wrestling. And that is that I have decided that I am going to make for Saberduel Wrestling a women's tag team title. I know WWE have that too. I am going to try and make it that mine gives a little bit more action for the women. So, in a couple of weeks, I will begin some matches to look at crowning our first women's tag team champions. And Asuka, along with Kairi Sane, as the Kabuki Warriors, will be absolutely in that mix. Kick. Strike. Magnificent says 10 times greater than weight. If it's 10 times greater than normal, how is it 10 times? Oh, that's a fair point, man. Will you be is anyone going to be watching SmackDown, by the way? SmackDown will be airing tonight. I will absolutely be watching that. Right after I've done this stream, I'll be making food. And then getting ready for SmackDown. Hardly Quinn says, I'll be watching. Good, good. Hopefully we'll have an exciting show. Magnificent says, talking about Roman Reigns' return. Yeah, well, I think the plan had very much been, the expectation had been that Roman was going to return and feud with Seth Rollins. Obviously, the Seth injury situation has changed that. And I think what we're going to get is Roman Reigns and Jey Uso in a tag team match against Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. Bron and Bron. Oh, Liv Morgan fighting back here. Counter. Oh. Of course, the count out is on. They need to make it back into the ring, which they do. Oh! Alexa Bliss has not had so much as a sniff in this match since being jumped at the start. It's been all Asuka. Absolutely brutal. And Alexa Bliss will feel aggrieved. It's not like she's just not been doing anything. Oh, kick. Oh, Asuka comes off. Big, shiny, shiny wizard. Goes into the corner. Up. The in. Got the lock in. Alexa Bliss needs to try and find a way out of this. Fight out. Big elbow to the face of Asuka. Oh, and a drop kick. Alexa Bliss now needs to do something. She needs some momentum because she is having a really, really rough night. Counter. Irish whip. Oh, whoa. Gets it again. Magnificent says, I always wonder what would happen in Dr. Jenna. Happen in Dr. Jenna survived? If Dr. Jenna? Confused. And Alexa Bliss looking to escape a second time. Another set of elbows. Irish whip. Takedown. Alexa Bliss has it. Walks along the spine. Alexa Bliss needs to hit some serious moves to counter here. Taking the arm out. Targeting the arm. Oh! It's a nasty boot to the face. And she goes in a third time. Locks it in deep in the middle of the ring this time. And Alexa Bliss has no choice but to tap. Asuka with the win. And clearly she is not finished as she goes outside. Oh, where's she going? Up top. Big elbow to Alexa Bliss. Now she's looking for something. She's got a steel chair. Come on. And now the beatdown of Alexa Bliss continues. This is absolutely unnecessary here. Locks it. Oh, an armbar in this time. And she's wrenching on it. Alexa Bliss is hurt. Absolutely unnecessary by Asuka. I'll be honest, I can't really remember Dr. Jenner. So I haven't really got too much to say. It's too many characters. It's gone too long. And I just don't remember that many of them. Which is part of the problem that The Walking Dead has. Okay, guys. It is now time for our next match. And this one is something of a dream match. And I'm going to make a judgment call. I am going to make it a no-holds-barred match. This is a match between two people who are particularly known for hardcore wrestling. It is going to be the Monster Abyss versus the legendary, the iconic ECW legend, NWA legend, Terry Funk. Let's give him a bit of a unique weapon, something a bit different. This will be a brutal match. Magnificent says, Saber, what do you think if The Walking Dead decided to make a cure? How would that affect the show? I think it's too late. It's too late. It doesn't matter if there's a cure now, because the world's already gone completely to hell. If it was a one-series show, the cure could have been used. If they made a film instead, maybe they can do that in a remake at some point, many years, like 5 years from now, something like that. But you can't introduce a cure now. What's the point? It's like fixing the hole in the Titanic. Now, doesn't matter. It's already at the bottom of the ocean. And I mean that both from the perspective of making a new show, like, you know, both the world within The Walking Dead is already dead, but also interest in The Walking Dead is dead. No one cares about it. No one, obviously I know you do, and I'm not making fun of that. What I mean is they've lost too many people. So they just... You can't really bring that interest back. Magnus says The Walking Dead is dead. It's dead, but it's dead. And Training and Development A-Train says The Walking Dead is just done. Yeah, I'd agree with both of those comments. It is just done. It's dead. As is interest in it. By the way, and there's a few people have been watching, I would heartily encourage everyone to throw a like on the video if you can, please. That'd be much appreciated. I'm pretty sure everyone that's watching, certainly everyone who's been commenting, already subscribes. But if you don't, please feel free to. If you're interested in wrestling content, if you just like live streams with random chat, as you see here, plenty of random chat in these streams. And I do try and engage with everyone as much as possible. So, Magnificent says, I wonder if I liked. I don't know, man. I don't know. If you did, great. If you didn't, it's okay. Okay, we have got a no-holds-barred match between two hardcore legends, the Munster Abyss and Terry Funk. Oh, good God! Right away, the Munster Abyss with a power bomb and an elbow off the side. This is brutal. And we've only just started. Oh my word, a big brawl here. I've got a Skibbity 8 coat. Skibbity. Good grief. I'm far too old to be saying Skibbity, mate, sorry. These chops. Oh, big knee blow by Abyss. For anyone who didn't watch Abyss's work back in TNA, by the way, the Munster Abyss is incredible. And yes, I did already say it. That's a fair point. I also, I actually met Abyss at a 1PW wrestling event here in the UK in the Doncaster Dome. And he was one of the nicest wrestlers I have ever met. Genuinely so nice. Munster Abyss leading Terry Funk up the ramp, away from the ring. Oh! Terry Funk catches up with him. Oh! Throws him down the ramp. Abyss picking up that chair. And Terry Funk, you know he's not going to back down from a challenge. You know he is going to make his way up there where a Munster Abyss is waiting for him. And he runs face first like a maniac into that steel chair. Abyss picks him up. Oh, it's a takedown now. Terry Funk, before he became a hardcore, brawling, brutal wrestler, he was a very skilled, technical wrestler. So he is capable of doing it all. Big DDT, the Munster Abyss up there on the ramp. But don't forget, this isn't a Falls Count Anywhere match. Magnificent says, point of view, you take your break for 1 year and you come back to Saber streaming. I don't think I could step away for a year. I think if I stopped, I would stop, but I wouldn't just stop doing for a while. It's I have to keep going, and I have no problem with that. I like doing streams. I like making the videos that I make, the reviews. I like talking with the people in the comments and stuff like that. So I enjoy what I do on this channel. If I stepped away, and I think if you step away, especially if you're like a small creator like me, you know, if you're like some massive, you know, celebrity, you're away, you come back, and everyone comes straight back. If you're someone like me, they don't. You've lost people. Abyss launches him off the side, and then leaps up on top of him. Terry Funk. Magnificent says, I was talking about me. Oh, I see. You sometimes leave for a long time. Well, that is fair, and I hope Saberduel Gaming will always be here waiting for you. Hello, Spark says, crazy, am I seeing Abyss in a WWE game? You are indeed, mate. Oh, I owe you a I owe you a reply as well. Please be patient with me, mate. I've been doing a lot of work, so anything that involves a lot of heavy reading just needs me to be at my a bit more focused. I don't mind doing gaming and stuff like that, but to do proper reading needs a little bit more from me, so just be patient if you can, mate. So, WWE. What the heckins? Oh, whoa. Abyss has never been in WWE. Well, he is in WWE. He works for WWE. He is a... oh, my word. Oh, flapjack through the table. He actually works backstage as an announcer. Well, not an announcer, sorry. A booker. Like, backstage personnel, yeah. He works as, like, you know, books the matches and stuff like that. Terry Funk beating down on him now. Terry Funk has had a couple of matches on Saberduel Wrestling. And he actually has a win over Rob Van Dam. Oh, it is time for Janice. That 2x4 with pins. I would love to, yeah, Spark, I would love to see Abyss have one more match. Whether it be in W, I'd actually like to see him just have a run in a Royal Rumble. Have him come in during a Royal Rumble, clear house, like just eliminate like 4 or 5 people, like Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, people like that, black hole slams, eliminations, and then have like someone like the equivalent of, I don't know, like if there's like a Demon Finn Balor, some other monster character come in and be the ones to eliminate him, and that's it. Just leave it at that. This is getting disgusting now. That nail 2x4 brutally beating down on... oh, Terry Funk managed to get back into the ring. Whoa. Irish whip. Oh, and he back body drops onto that 2x4. Kicks out. Terry Funk. Big slam, and what is Funk going for? Whoa. Takes that knee out as well. Yeah, I'd love to see Abyss come back. I love Abyss. As I say, I really love him. And he's got a tap. Oh my God. Terry Funk gets the win over Abyss. That is an upset. And a big upset at that. Wow. Okay, well, it's time for our main event. And our main event is for the Saberduel Wrestling Women's Championship. It is a rematch from last week. Spark says Abyss versus Mankind next. We will definitely get to that at some point, mate. Don't you worry. We will definitely get that. And I'm probably going to do Abyss versus Kane as well. But right now, it is the women's title as Rhea Ripley defends against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill was our champion, and after a massive, amazing match, Rhea Ripley was able to win the title. She got beat down, and the reason we're having the rematch is because Rhea Ripley got the win after Jade Cargill had already had the match seemingly won multiple times, and Rhea Ripley got the win with Jade Cargill's foot under the ropes. It should not have counted. However, she did still get the 3. So we are having a rematch to finally confirm that There we see the Saberduel Wrestling Women's title. Rhea Ripley's first defense. Oh, I need to, actually, give me a second. I need to check a few things, so I'm going to skip through that and redo it because there are some things I need to make sure I have selected. So, forgive me. Consider this consider that one a glitch. That's an error. Do stay around till the end, by the way, guys, because I've got some big news about what will be happening next week. Accept. Okay, that was all we needed to make sure was on. If this match is anywhere near as good as the match last week was, then hopefully we will be in for an amazing match. Spark said, by the way, the promo battles between the two would be gold. They really would be cool. It's a shame I'm not able to, when I do these shows, do more in the way of promos and build-up and stuff. But I am going to be doing, by the way, because some people had asked about the my GM modes and why I haven't really done that as much on this game. One, the reason for that is the new version of the game has made the my GM modes not as good. Because they don't just do 4 weeks and then a pay-per-view. You do all your big matches on the go-home show, and then the pay-per-view, you weirdly compete in random, really dumb-looking matches against the other brands, which kind of sucked. But I am instead going to try and do a MyGM mode, because it's also online now, and I'm going to do the MyGM mode against the Gaming Lord 04. So we will be doing a series on my GM mode against each other. So keep an eye out for that. Jade Cargill, this time last week, was the Saberduel Wrestling Women's Champion, having beaten Charlotte Flair. And now she has lost the title. And now we have Rhea Ripley to contend with. The interesting thing will be, though, is if she wins this, will that be the end of it? I mean, if they have a win each over each other, how is that really the end of it? And here is our champion, Rhea Bloody Ripley. She has added her name to the list of people to hold the Saberduel Wrestling Women's Championship. The same lineage that used to be the YouTube Mania Championship. Hardly Quinn says, Mommy. You sure you don't mean Mammy? Rhea Ripley is a dominant, worthy champion but for her first title rematch. This is going to be a real challenge. It is the champion versus the former champion. Flair King says, Mommy Ripley. Mommy? Mommy? Yeah. I genuinely could see this being a WrestleMania main event. If they book Jade Cargill well enough, up until WrestleMania, I could see that happening. Spark Shadow Tiger Gaming says Mommy's home. And we know that Mommy is always on top. And I don't think too many of us would complain about that. But we're just going to move on from that comment. There's the title belt. Again, either of these would love to pick a partner and look at the idea of a women's tag team title, as we mentioned before. Now these two start by brawling against each other. Big vicious chops. Rhea Ripley just invited it. Oh, blocked that one and strikes. Jade Cargill on the rocks here, but not anymore. Big European uppercut and then hits the pose. Oh, what a slam that was. We saw that in the first match between the two. Oh my God. Rhea Ripley just got choke slammed. That is a statement. Oh my word. Rhea Ripley being treated like a rag doll. Oh! I'm not saying it again, Magnificent. You can't make me. I'm too smart. Oh. Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley in a grapple. Pushing her back against the ropes. Looking to break. Oh, and a boot. Rhea Ripley. Irish whip against the ropes. Ducks. Oh, sidesteps the drop kick. Hits a chop. Magnificent says, Saber, if you could adopt a Pixar pet, who would it be? Oh, that's an interesting one. I would adopt Rex, the toy dinosaur, in Toy Story. Spark says, great ring awareness. Absolutely. Oh! Oh, and a boot! Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill seemingly having each other's number, but Jade. Magnificent says he's a toy. Yeah, he is, but he's a toy who comes to life. Jade Cargill charges and spears Rhea Ripley off the ropes, climbing all the way up high. Oh, and hits the elbow. Magnificent says, I need Doug. Doug's cool. I like Doug. Boot. Oh, my word. Rhea. Oh, dear. Jade Cargill's back. Seemingly went there, and now she's thrown into the steel steps. Spark says the floor looks like chocolate. Well spotted, by the way. So, the reason for the look of the flooring is that it is meant to look kind of like the bricks in the Super Mario Brother games. And if you look, the ring is green, and the ring posts are blue, like the two other predominant colours in Mario, which is particularly if you look at the Saberduel Gaming logo, That's what it is. It's literally an 8-bit Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader on a Mario Brothers background. There will be no S-word saber. I like how now you're sort of both teaming up to try and trick me into saying it. Oh, my red Rhea Ripley. That's a kick out by Jade. Rhea Ripley looking determined. Jade Cargill. Oh, it's a counter by the champion. Knee shot to the gut. Oh, lifts her up high. Big slam face first. Rhea Ripley setting up here. Oh, counter. Jade Cargill with a shot. And a shot to the back. Magnificent says, don't worry, guys, he already said it. I did already say it, to be fair. I will accept that. Oh, my word. Rhea Ripley. Legs being spread either side of the ring as Jade Cargill comes up high and big suplex. Huge suplex here. Both women trying to get up to their feet here. Oh, big clothesline. Magnificent says, would a zombie apocalypse be good? I mean, I won't lie. I might be in my prime in a zombie apocalypse. But I think anything that has the word apocalypse in it probably isn't good. A jackhammer from the top rope, says Spark. That would be awesome if they put that in a game. I will say that. And Jade Cargill stripping our table down bare, just as they did in the first match. Oh, puts Rhea Ripley up on the table. She attempted this in the last match. This time she connects. Puts her through the table. Oh my word, she's going. Oh my god, she's going to do it right here on the ringside. Jade Cargill looks decimated. Drinking the water. Oh, Rhea Ripley. Jade Cargill just countering each other here. But Jade Cargill won't want to get a count-out win. She won't get the title that way. Picks up Rhea Ripley. Oh, a back went again. Magnificent says, 28 days films of The Walking Dead, which would be the most dangerous zombies. Absolutely 28 days later, because they're not dead. And they're sort of like infected. They can still run, especially when they're healthier. So absolutely they would be more dangerous than the Walking Dead ones. The Walking Dead zombies are kind of a joke. The zombies themselves aren't that dangerous. Irish whip into the corner. Rhea Ripley rolling her over, looking for a... Oh, it's a kick out. Rhea Ripley will be frustrated here. Oh, what a suplex. Oh, my word. Big powerbomb, but countered by Jade Cargill. Yeah, the slow zombies, they're not really a threat. They're only a threat when there's tons of them. Big running European uppercut. Jade Cargill. Irish whip into the corner. Turns Rhea Ripley around. Oh my word, going all the way up here. Back suplex off the top. Both women land hard. How many zombies are there in The Walking Dead? Well, how many people are there? Because almost that many. Because the vast majority of the people are zombies now. Jade is looking dominant here. But she looked dominant in the last match. And Rhea Ripley was still able to come back and win. And I'm very aware that Jade Cargill almost hesitant to go for the win because she's probably worried. Remember, Rhea Ripley kicked out of her finisher about 3 times. Oh, Rhea Ripley counters, hits those boots. Oh, big shot, big chop, big strike, big boot. Oh, big strike again. Rhea Ripley going for the backdrop, counters. And Jade going for the Jaded. Oh, picks her up. Rhea Ripley looking in trouble. Drops her face first. And Jade surprisingly going for something a little bit cheap there. She's taken the pad off the turnbuckle. And the referee drops it. She's busted her open. The referee doing nothing about it. Irish whip. Oh, the referee mustn't have seen it, which basically makes him an absolute oblivious idiot. Big clothesline. Picks her up. Big clothesline again. Picks her up again. Big clothesline. Jade Cargill has Rhea Ripley effectively dead to rights here. Oh, big European uppercut again. Boot to the face. Oh, counter, counter. Oh, misses the clothesline. Jade Cargill now in trouble. Rhea Ripley. Irish whip. Countered. Oh. Irish whip. Throws her in. Big boot. Oh my word. Rhea Ripley was dropped hard. And now Jade Cargill. Oh, drops her. Square face down. Magnificent says, all right, I'm going to head out. No worries, mate. You take care. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Big slam. Going all the way up top. Jade Cargill has Rhea Ripley looking. Oh, it's a frog splash. Rhea Ripley looks spent. Completely spent. And Jade Cargill. Oh my God, what the hell happened there? Oh my word. Takedown on the leg. Oh, jeez. Jade's going to hit it right there on the floor outside. Oh, my God! Oh my God! I'm pretty sure Rhea Ripley's face went through the steel steps. That looked brutal. That looked horrible. And Rhea Ripley somehow still countered. Oh, and she went face first into that turnbuckle. The referee. Oh my God, the referee was sorting out the turnbuckle pad while Jade had it down. And Jade's dubious techniques actually came back to haunt her. Elbow. Oh, blocked. Blocked again. Oh, big headbutt. Oh. Big sit-out slam. These two are having one of the most vicious matches we have ever seen. Oh! Oh my God, Rhea Ripley is in trouble. Look at the stage. Oh my God, she hits her onto the steps there as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get back into the ring. And that match ends in a double count out. We got a 4.5-star instant classic. But we do not get a resounding winner. Well, something tells me that one is not going to be over. We're going to have another. Just going to have a quick look at some things. When set to payback, this will only occur in response to the payback ability. When set to on, it can also occur randomly. Ah, I needed that on. Blood on. Why was that off? Oh my word. Well, we had some things to change there. Okay, guys. Well, that is the end of Saberduel Wrestling tonight. Some upsets there. But I also have some news. And that is that next week, Saberduel Wrestling will be main evented by a very special match. A match that I won't be actually controlling, as two of my absolute favourite YouTubers, the Gaming Lord 04 and Razor is Retro, who have had something of an ongoing banter, playful rivalry in the comments and stuff, have each picked 4 wrestlers, and they will be having a 4-on-4 match, uncontrolled, completely simulated. I will be watching and commenting on that one. That will be our main event. There will be Razor is Retro's 4 versus the Gaming Lord 04's selected fighters. And I'm going to make sure that that stream is going to have a little bit more of a novelty factor. So expect to see some of the guest stars like Pat McAfee, Logan Paul, Shaquille O'Neal, all those competing. Spark says we need battles, but we need promo battles between you two. Yeah, I mean, I wish we could do more promo battles in these, to be honest. When me and the Gaming Lord go up against each other for the my GM mode, we will absolutely we will shoot some promos or do some live promos against each other on behalf of our selected wrestlers. Want to do a number of shout outs for this. So, first of all, thank you to Fabrizio Empire for being here. Thank you to Raza is Retro. Thank you to Hardly Quinn. Thank you to Magnificent Logo. Thank you to A-Train, Training and Development. Thank you to Spark Shadow Tiger Gaming. And thank you to Flare King. All of you being here has been fantastic. Gonna check. And tonight's number one commenter, according to YouTube, not to me, just according to YouTube, Spark Shadow Tiger Gaming gets the number one. And Magnificent in second. And apparently all the top three get their name, get like a crown and the number. So there's that for you. So number 2 was Magnificent, number 3 was Hardly Quinn. That's just according to YouTube. I ain't saying I pick favourites or anything like that. That's literally just me telling you what it was. I am going to be watching SmackDown tonight. And I will try and fit a stream in tomorrow as well. I'd be tempted to do another stream now, if I'm honest, doing something different like Destiny 2 or something, but it seems to be a little bit quieter now, so I don't want to overload people. But anyway, thank you to everyone for being here. It is much appreciated. Look forward to seeing you on whatever I stream next. Hope everyone looks after each other. Take care. And of course, as always, take the high